Our next topic is towards civil disobedience. When in February 1922, a large group of protesters set fire to the police station of Chauri Chaura in Uttar Pradesh, that led to the death of 3 civilians and 22 policemen. This made Gandhiji very much upset. So, he decided to withdraw the non-cooperation movement. Gandhiji wanted people to follow the path of non-violence, but it was not so by the people. Some Congress leaders wanted to participate in the provincial council election to oppose British policies. They wanted to cite the drawbacks of the Government of India Act of 1919. They felt that it was the great opportunity for them to oppose the British policies within the council. So, they argue for reform and also demonstrate that these councils were not truly democratic, as they made their own rules and regulation and exploit the Indians. C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru formed the Swaraj party within the Congress to argue for a return to council politics, as they don't like the policies adopted by the British government. So on, some of the youngsters from the Indian National Congress, those who were the hot-blooded people, among them two of the prominent names were Jawaharlal Nehru and Subhash Chandra Bose. Both of them pressed for more radical mass protest and for complete or full independence for country. The differences among the Indian National Congress and the internal debate led the fragmentation of the Indian politics, thus changed the entire scenario of the Indian National Congress. Now let us understand the factors that led the differences over there. The first one, there was a great economic depression held in the upcoming years. Agricultural prices began to fall from 1926 and ultimately collapsed after 1930. As the demand of the agricultural goods fell, the exports of agro products declined. Peasants found it very difficult to sell out their harvests, and they were unable to pay their revenue. Now the peasants were in the great threat. By the end of the 1930s, the condition of the countryside was very much confused, as the economic hardships resulted no production and no earning. But the British government did not compromise with the taxes. There was overall mismanagement in India. Thus, the British government set up Simon Commission under Sir John Simon for constitutional framework for the Indians. The new government in Britain formed a statutory commission under Sir John Simon. It was set up to respond the nationalist movement in India and to function the constitutional system, and suggested the changes for the Indian constitution. The great problem in this commission was that among the entire members there was not a single Indian over there. They were all British. Thus, it made Indians unhappy. When the Simon Commission arrived in India In 1928, it was greeted with the slogan, "Go back, Simon." All parties, including the Indian National Congress as well as the Muslim League, participated in the demonstration. To mold the situation, Lord Irwin announced Dominion status in October 1929 for India in an unspecified future, and a round-table conference to discuss a future constitution of India was set up. This did not satisfy the Congress leaders, especially the radicals within the Congress led by Jawaharlal Nehru and Subhash Chandra Bose. They became more assertive. The liberals and the moderates, who were proposing a constitutional system within the framework of British dominion, gradually lost their influence. In December 1929, under the leadership of Jawaharlal Nehru, the Lahore Congress formalized the demand of Purna Swaraj, or complete independence. On the very next year, that was 1930, on 26th January, people gathered to celebrate as the Independence Day, the day when the people had to take a pledge to participate in the struggle for complete independence. But unfortunately, this celebration attracted the people very less. So Mahatma Gandhi decided to give the concrete idea of Swaraj to the people.